Hi, my name is Raquel Garcia. I will be introducing our project HuskyLand to you today. The team members that contributed to this project are Anwisa Basu, Elizabeth Wang, Ziyang Wang, and myself, Raquel Garcia. We created a virtual world where people can express themselves and share their emotions through emojis, as you can see on the right-hand side of the screen, as well as communicate with other players who are in the virtual world through the chatting feature that you can see on the left-hand side of the screen. Our project is dungeon themed, and we have some player sprites that are animal-like, as well as one human character sprite.
Hi, I'm Lizzie and I'm going to do a quick walkthrough of how our server gets spun up and our application starts. So when you run dub, it finds this main function and then goes through it. So the main function basically just asks you a bunch of questions and then spins up a server. So let me demonstrate. I'm calling dub and then look down here for the questions. So are you the host? Yes, I am. Nickname will be Lizzie. And then now it's telling me that this is the host address. This is the IP address that my computer is running on. So I'm going to copy that and save it for later. Port number is any arbitrary number that you want. Then hooray, we've joined the server. Now I'm going to open up a new terminal tab and run the same thing, answer the same questions, but this time I'm not the host. And for now, nickname, test user, host address is the same one from before. Port number is also the same one from before. And now I've joined, and hooray, we've got 2 people in here. And both of them are in sync. If I move over here, it moves everywhere. Yay!
We use a library called SDL2TTF to render the texts as textures on the screen. So to enter the chat mode, simply press T. Both the chat history and the chat box will be rendered on the screen. As we can see, we already have 2 messages, and we can type anything we want in the chat box and send it using the enter. And the newly sent message will be updated real time in the chat history. As we can see here in the both 2 windows, it's updated. And for the message we already typed, we can use backspace to delete the characters we want. And to quit this mode, just press the escape button. Next, I'm going to introduce about our sharing feature, which is about sharing emojis, like we react in the Microsoft Teams. So press E. There's a menu with 5 options rendered at the bottom of the screen. Each one is numbered. So to render the emoji we want, we just simply press that number on the keyboard. As we can see, the smile face emoji is displayed here. To change, we just press the other one we want. For example, 2, and the heart is displayed. And while we have these emojis rendered, we can actually walk, and we can still chat. And also to have this current emoji removed from our sprite, just go press the same number, and the emoji will be gone. And to quit the emoji sharing mode, simply press escape. So that's what we have for the chat part and the emoji sharing mode.
Hi, my name is Anvesha and I'm going to talk about 2D graphics implementation in our project. We have used an application called Tiled to design our basic map and generate an array. We have initialized the array, as you can see in our tilemap.d file, and have also added a boundary array mentioning about the boundaries. With the help of this, we implemented our collision logic. As you can see in the screen, whenever a player encounters a boundary tile, the player will not be able to move further in that direction. So we have added our collision logic in such way so that only when there is not a boundary tile, the player will move left, right, or up and down. Aside from this, we have also tried to implement a camera feature where the window follows a player when they are moving. This will help us to focus on our player around the map when multiple players are connected.
Last but not least, we have a GitHub action set up. So on every push to main, it will set up a Linux box here and then run dub test. So this will compile all of our tests over here in our test folder.
Here we have a few tests that we've written to ensure that our program is working accurately. This test, for example, is checking to make sure that the boundary tile is being recognized as a boundary tile. Here we have one that is ensuring that the chat history is saved accurately. Another one that we have is checking to make sure that the player's XY coordinates are also being accurately captured before and after their movement. These are just a few examples of some of the test cases that we've written, and one way that we've been running our tests is by using dub test. As you can see here in the terminal, we have the dub test command as well as it running and it showing that it's all working fine.